clase. So today I'm going to talk about how to conjugate verbs. And basically what that is changing the ending of the verb to reflect who is doing the action. Now in English, we don't see this so much. I run, you run, he runs, they run. It doesn't change so much. So it's different from what we normally see in English. But in Spanish, every single subject pronoun has its own ending. And so the great news is that it's basically a matching game. If you can know your subject pronouns and know your endings, it's basically just matching. So we're going to talk about that today. Changing the verbs to reflect who is doing the action. So the first thing that you need to know are your subject pronouns. If you don't know your subject pronouns, you need to study at home. Those are extremely important. And if you don't know your subject pronouns really well, you're going to get tripped up at the very beginning. So make sure you know your subject pronouns. How do you say I in Spanish? Yo. How do you say you in Spanish? Two. All right, and when I'm going through these pronouns, they have to stay in the same place in the box. Their location in the box never changes. Yo will always be in this top left box. Two will always be in this box. They have assigned locations. They never mix, okay? Down in this third box, you have three subject pronouns that share the same ending. They share the same box. So you have you with respect. How do you say you with respect? Usted. And we abbreviate that UD. How do you say he in Spanish? El, con acento. How do you say she in Spanish? Ella. And if you notice on this side of the box, these are all singular pronouns. One person. So this is done on purpose. These are all singular pronouns. I, you, he, she, you with respect. All right, now we're going to go over here. How do you say we in Spanish? Nosotros. How do you say y'all? Y'all in Spain. Vosotros. And lastly, we have they, which is ellos. And you all with respect, or you all everywhere else in the world. And that is ustedes. And we abbreviate UDS period. Okay, so once we have our box with our pronouns in it, then we can go to the endings. And now the endings always go in the same order. And you guys will learn a very catchy song that will help you remember the endings. Yo always matches with the letter O. Two always matches with AS. El, ella, and usted, they all match with the letter A. Nosotros always matches with AMOS. Vosotros always matches with AIS. And lastly, these two, ellos and ustedes, match with AN. Okay, and we go o, as, a, amos, an, ice in Spain. So this box is extremely important. You need to memorize it. You need to memorize that yo always matches with O, two always matches with us, etc. So you have to memorize this box. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about the 3 steps. There are 3 steps to conjugating verbs in Spanish. Number 1, we're going to take off the AR. And this is talking about how infinitive verbs either end in AR, ER, or IR. We are only working with AR verbs to begin with. So you're going to take off the AR, the last 2 letters of the verb. Then you're going to look at the subject. And then lastly, you're going to add the matching ending. So once you know what the subject is, you come over here to the box, you find the subject, and you add the matching ending. All right, now I'm going to give you guys just a couple minutes to copy that down if you would like to. I guess you could press pause, couldn't you?